Hey everyone, welcome to West Ham Fan TV. We are going to give you our season predictions on things like Hammer of the Year, Young Hammer of the Year, top goal scorer. So,
etc.
Yeah, so we'll start with who we think is going to be the Hammer of the Year. Graham?
Oh, starting with me, eh?
Why not?
Deep in.
Special
you know
guest.
Because we ain't seen you for a year.
I'm going to go.
Mark Wald. Unsworth.
Frank McAvenny.
Unsworth.
I'm going to go. I'm going to have Wilshire.
For the Hammer of the Year.
Oh, yeah, that's a
I
shout,
reckon
mate.
Wilshire might
That's
be
a
Hammer of the
shout.
Year this year.
Right?
Do you know what? I think as much as Anatovic's going to have a good season, I think the fans are going to take to Anderson a lot, and I think that he will be the Hammer of the Year, Felipe Anderson.
Nick?
Anatovich.
You're going for Arnie?
Yeah, I think he's going to be the main man again this year. I think pre-season, mate, he's been on fire. As long as he don't get obviously this is all subject to injuries and all that sort of stuff. But
Yeah.
as long as he don't get injury or a bad injury, I think he's going to be the man. I think he's going to bang about 20 goals in this year, if I'm honest. Starting as the way he has in pre-season, I think he's going to get about 20 goals.
Dan?
Yeah, I'd agree. I would say Anatovich because I think it's going to be obviously the player who has the biggest impact, and it's not. It's also his personality. Fans loving it. He's a bit of a bastard, and we love that. And he bangs in the goals, so I think Anatovich.
Try hard as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
He tries hard. That's
He
the thing.
Runs
he gives,
all over the place. Doesn't
Yeah.
he? Runs and runs. So.
and I think fans just take to that.
You know what, right? I really think he's going to step up to the plate. He's going to be lifted by the new signings. I think it's going to be Mark Noble.
Ooh,
I think we're going to see with Wilshire coming in, like you said, Anderson.
Do you know what? That ain't a bad...
Like the Payet, when Payet was there and all that, I think Noble's going to step his game up and be the
Do you know what?
player.
That ain't a bad
Yeah,
shout.
but that was his best
Yeah.
ever season. He didn't win Hammer of the Year. Remember that?
I think it's the Hammer of the Year.
They had that's not a bad shout because
Did you
this
ever think Scott would
pre-season,
say that, Brian?
he's been playing like a 25-year-old.
Yeah, do you know what? I think, though, there's a team of Hammer of the Years there. I mean, Fredericks could surprise everyone and be Hammer of the Year. It's who the fans take to, really, isn't it? They love a character and that, and Anatovich is a good shout. But, yeah, I'm just going to go with Anderson because I think he's going to have the same sort of effect to our team as Payet did.
Yeah, I'll say that. But that's what I said. I just think with the quality signings we've got, I think Noble's going to step up his game.
Who's
Really
next?
do.
What's next?
Young Player of the Year.
Who's going
Bit
to
of
start?
faith in the
Start
youngsters.
with Dan. Come on,
start with
Dan.
me.
Pressure on this one, mate.
Well, for me, really, when you look at it, the options, you'd just probably say Rice again, wouldn't it? Like, he had a good season last season, and with the situation with defensive midfield, we've been so light there, and Pellegrini looks like he wants to play him there, as he's been playing in pre-season. I think he'll make that position his own, and yeah, I think he'll get the young Hammer of the Year.
Nick?
It's a toss-up between Diop. I'm going to say Rice as well. I'm going to say Rice because Rice came in last year, and unless something really drastic happens, I think Diop might take a little while to settle. So I think he's a future young Hammer of the Year, but I think Rice again. I think he'll play in the first team. There could be a shout for someone like young Josh Cullen if Cullen has to come in at some point. If like Wilshire gets injured and he has to start playing, and then all of a sudden he cements himself into the team, it could be a shout for him. But I'm going to say Rice.
It's
I'm gonna play it,
interesting
so,
because
yeah.
Cullen was going to be, it looked like he was going to be sold, and then Pellegrini sort of got impressed by him in pre-season
He's a
and
good
decided
player,
to keep
he's a
him.
I
very,
mean,
very
from what
good
we're
player.
saying, I was going to say Cullen because I just think from what we see of him
A couple of years ago.
a couple of years ago, and there were good things about him out on loan. And that, so I think
Cullen's my player who's going to replace Noble once Noble retires.
Yeah, I'm going to go for. I can't see beyond Declan Rice really, but one player I think if he gets a few chances might surprise him is that new Portuguese striker Silva. If he gets chances in the first team, you know, if he bangs a few goals in, people take to him. But I think Declan Rice will be young Hammer of the Year again.
Yeah, I think the same. To be honest, he's nailed on for me. You know, I think as I said, with Noble, I think he's going to raise his game with Wiltshire coming in. Cullen's going to be there, but I don't see Cullen getting a lot of game time. So I'm going to stay.
well, like I say, he's obviously in Pellegrini's plan
Yeah.
because he wants to keep him. So
Right, what's next?
Top goal scorer. We'll start with Nicky.
Arnie.
Arnie.
Yeah, Arnie. But I think there's going to be a lot of goals between that front sort of four. I think that Arnie's going to score 20. I also think Chicharito's going to score 20. But then I say Anderson chips in with 10. I think Antonio could easily chip in with 9 or 10. You know what I mean?
Yarmolenko's got.
Yarmolenko can score goals. You know what I mean? Like, so there is options for so many guys. But I'm going to say Arnautovic. He's going to be the main man. He's going to be up the top. From what I've seen him, he scored 5 goals in 6 goals in 3 seasons. You know what I mean? Like, but. No, as long as he gets his service in that, man, I can't see past Arnie.
I just think Arnautovic for me, it'd be close between him and Hernandez, but I think if he's going to play one up top, Arnautovic is going to be his main man all the time, unless someone gets injured and Arnie has to go out on the wing. You know, if Yarmolenko gets injured or Anderson, God forbid, touch wood, but you never know. But yeah, I think Arnie between 15 and 20 goals he'll get this season.
Great,
easy.
Yeah, I can't see past Arnautovic. I think he's going to have a prolific season this year.
Yeah, I can't say anything other than add to anything what they've said. Like, it's going to be Arnautovic. It has to be. He's the main man.
I think it's going to be Hernandez. I think the service that we're going to get now with the wire players, we're going to get a lot of balls dropping in and around that 6-yard box.
Will he start though?
If it was Hernandez, I'd be over the moon, because I know that Arnie's still going to score goals. I know he's going to score goals still. So if it's Hernandez is our top goal scorer, that means he's scored more than Arnautovic.
I just think he will go 2 up top. There'll probably be games where he doesn't, but I think he'll go 2 up top. And I just think with the wire players we got, with Arnie, there's going to be a lot of balls dropping in and around the 6-yard box. And it showed in his first game back the other day. 6-yard box. He's the man you want there.
Fernandez goal, wasn't it?
I just got a feeling.
It's exciting to think, like, if they have a really good partnership this year, them two, what they could achieve.
Absolutely amazing.
Jordan Hugel, he's going, isn't he?
He's going to go. I think he's going to go.
Shocked if he's still here. Shocked. I feel sorry for him.
No,
apart from the money that he's earned.
It's a panic buy, wasn't it? It was a panic buy in January by David Moyes. They said they bought him for the championship.
It wasn't even a good deal.
Come in, Scott. What's your next
Can I add one, Scott?
Go on, mate.
Most improved player. Who do you think, from last season to this season, who's going to be the player that improves?
Can I go first?
Yeah, let's go you, Ryan.
I'm going to say Antonio.
I was going to say the same thing.
I think he had a poor season last year, injuries, and if we can get the Antonio back we had the season before and the Bolin season, I think he'll be the most improved player at West Ham.
Yeah. There always seems to be someone that sort of takes to the new manager. You know what I mean? Like Arnautovic took to Moyes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Payet took to Bilic. You know what I mean? And people like that. But I think Antonio. I'll say Antonio as well. He's had such a poor year, and I know what he could do. And with him staying around, he's another one. If Arnie goes missing or he gets injured, he could well find himself playing as a centre forward as a second option. You know what I mean? So I think it's going to be. I think Antonio's going to. I think he might initially keep Yarmolenko at the side.
Yeah. Unless
Yarmolenko plays central, I don't know. I don't know how he's going to set up, but I honestly think that Antonio will be. We're going to see the best Antonio rather than the one we've seen the last year.
He got into a couple of England squads. He'll want to be pushing to sort of get back into.
Are you saying Antonio as well, Gray? You got someone?
Yeah. No. I think he'll want to.
I think Criswell.
Oh yeah, good shout.
I think Criswell, new manager coming in, different style of play. I think he'll probably move back out to the left back position. He's a better defender than Masuaku. Masuaku's great going forward defensively.
Masuaku for me is going to be an impact sub this year as an attacker and cover for Criswell, obviously, if he gets injured.
I think Criswell, he will have a good season this year.
Yeah.
I also think it'll probably be his last one for us.
Well, I mean, if he does really improve, then we want to keep him. Like, if he does
he had a great first season for us. If we could get back to that level of performance.
Like we say with Antonio about the new manager coming in, things like that. I just got this feeling with Criswell. I just think that he had a rough time last season. He did all right as a centre half. I just got to think new manager coming in, moving back to left back. I think he's going to be improved this year compared to last.
I think Noble. It wasn't exactly like he was poor last season, but he was sort of hot and cold at spells. But I think this season, like you were saying earlier, he's going to really get a chance to shine because it's like he plays better when there's better players around him, and he gets to focus on and just do what he does, and he's got a.
He can just play his own game now rather than having to worry about what's going on around him.
I said it was like when Payet come. Better players improved him, and that's what I think is going to happen this season.
Yeah.
Next.
Any more? I'm trying to think.
Signing of the season.
Yeah,
Obviously,
go on then. Signing of
the
season.
window's not closed
We've done that,
yet.
haven't we?
No.
No, we ain't.
No.
But let's.
Sure?
Yeah.
No, we done player of the season, don't we?
Oh, all right then. Signing of the
So
season.
yeah, who's going to be the
Yeah.
signing?
Obviously, the
season?
window's not closed as the time of this recording, but let's base it on who we've got so far. That's what we can do. And we've made 7 signings. So.
Long hot dogs back for this season.
It's got.
Signing of the season, I mean, it's obviously going to pick out the Andersons and that, but I think Fabianski will end up being no. My signing of the season is going to be Pellegrini. That is my signing of the season. That's the best bit of business we've done.
Great.
No, I think it's a bit of a set of two really. I think Wilshire's going to have a good season. I think Yarmolenko will have a good season as well.
You love a bit.
He loves it, doesn't he?
I don't think he knows anyone else.
No,
I think he's only read up to Yarmolenko and he forgot.
I'd agree with
He's looked good
Yarmolenko,
in pre-season.
but I'm not 100% sure Yarmolenko will, and Touchwood and all that stuff stay fit through the whole of the season. Like he's been to be missing the past couple of games.
I think with Yarmolenko, he might struggle the first couple of months in the Premier League just to get because the German football's good, but they're going to realise how pacey the Premier League is, and it's a different kettle of fish.
I'll tell you what, I watched him at Ipswich the other day. He looked fucked.
Yeah, he's got a lot
After
of
like
but then
half hour.
Once he gets his
Anderson could
fitness up,
struggle
though,
as
he'll be
well.
fine.
Yeah, Anderson could struggle as well. You know,
Initially, yeah.
but let's hope they don't. Let's hope they all set the ground running.
I think Wiltshire's going to be the main one of the new signings.
As long as he stays fit,
Yeah.
he will be.
I
I've
think,
got my sign of the season already.
Other than him,
Forgotten yours.
I've got it.
you got
I've got it. Yeah.
other than him, the other one I'm looking
You
for.
said Wilshere.
Yeah, Wiltshire, but I think Fredericks. If he can get in front, if he can get in front of Zabaleta,
Is he going to be one of them ones that you just nonce up all year?
no.
It's like him. He picks a player, doesn't he? Remember when it was like
Frederick?
Poyet? Yeah.
No, but
Nordveit.
Fredericks obviously, you see him at Ipswich last week, the pace he's got and we can whip a ball in. He's going to create so many chances for our
Said
strikers.
he's got to get in front of Zabaleta. I think if
He
can
will
get
be in front of
him,
Zabaleta.
yeah,
He will be. I
he'll have a good
think
season.
pre-season has proved that he's going to be our starting right back.
Not just to mention
Especially
that
if
he
we
was a
look at
free
with
transfer
pace.
as well, which makes it even more.
Yeah.
That was a smart bit of business. That was a smart
you know.
bit of business. It's it, you look at all the signings we've made, as we said. before.
Fabianski could turn out to
Yeah.
be the signing of the season.
We've
you know,
made, you know, to be fair, I think Fabianski isn't a step forward in the goalkeeper. I don't rate him much more than Adrian, to be honest. But all the other players for me is a progression.
Yeah.
Fabianski is just a sideward step.
Some
My
sort of building a
signing of
young
the
squad
season
there.
already is the director of football. Because anyone that has stopped Sullivan dealing with the transfers is my signing of the season, mate.
Oh yeah.
well, my signing of the season got your signing of the season, so my signing of the season's better.
Yeah.
Tag team.
We're playing
Nibble and sit.
signing
Nibble and
trumps.
sit.
No, but the
And
thing
top
is,
trumps.
I think with the problem with that though, like ideally with this video, it's something we want to look back and measure. We can't really measure that.
Yeah, but
really.
Pellegrini could be Pellegrini could win us a cup and finish us top 4. That's a success.
Yeah, but you can't compare him to. The
Well, you're
players,
making rules
like.
now. You're
I'm
making
just
rules.
saying.
Scott's
you
leading,
can.
Of course you can.
The signing of the season could be the new catering company that comes in.
Of course it is. Like, Pellegrini was.
I'll tell you a player. Jack Wilshere.
That bullshit. Yeah.
All right, Felipe Anderson.
There you go.
I'll go with
Right,
that.
we're moving on.
Yeah, I think that's it. I can't think of any more predictions that we can go for the
Where we're going to
season.
finish?
Where will we finish?
8th.
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 We've done this, haven't we?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Seventh.
Damn it. Damn one, innit?
5th.
Yeah. Anyway, let's wrap it up there, Scott.
Yeah,
Come on.
thank you very much for joining us. Check out all our other content. Don't forget to
Content.
subscribe if you haven't already done it. Hit the like button on this video. Check us out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
During
What
the
are we using
war.
at the minute, Dan?
Yeah, we are. We're using all that. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, yeah.
There you go. So,
YouTube.
So, make sure you follow us throughout the season. Thank you very much for joining us. One thing left to say.
Come on, you
Irons.
Irons.
Oh.